What is going on, everybody? It is Big L here, and today we are bringing you the finals for the YCL VGC League, and we are taking on Coach Tiny Gambit King and his Nova Scotia Scyther. If his team sounds kind of familiar, it is because we kind of played this team week one, whenever it was Tiger BGC, but Tiger had to drop, unfortunately, but he made some moves to it too. But after, I think, week two, he made some moves. So if the team sounds familiar but the coach doesn't, it's because we played this team technically in week one. So his team has Cinderace, Rillaboom, Comfey, Mamoswine, Goodra, Fungus, Purloin, Turtonator, Glaceon, Rotom, and his restricted Pokemon is the Dialga. So, really scary team. Dialga is a huge threat, and in a lot of situations, sorry, I'm going to take a drink. In a lot of situations, that Rillaboom is really good for it because it weakens Earthquake. It gives it some extra healing. But we don't really have an offensive ground type to speak of, so that doesn't really help him in this matchup that much. So first thing I thought when I looked at his team was it's kind of top heavy, because he does have the 2 tier 1s and the tier 1 restricted, so it's kind of top heavy with Cinderace, Rillaboom, and Dialga. But he does get some good use out of Turtonator. I think Purloin is just bad in this matchup, personally. It's a mon that is essentially used for Fake Out and Trickster, which is bad against my team with the Psychic Terrain. If he does bring it, then he brings it. It's fine. We can work around it. It's not a big deal. I don't think Fungus comes. Rage Powder is really good. And so is Spore. But again, Rage Powder against my team, like Fungus, is just bad because I can just spread Expanding Force against it and just kill it. I think Dialga comes. I think Cinderace and Rillaboom definitely come. I think Turtonator definitely comes. After that, I'm not sure what he could bring. He could bring the Goodra. That wouldn't surprise me. He could bring the Mamoswine as something to threaten the Terrakion. And he could bring the Comfey, even though, like I said, in Terrain, the Triage ability is kind of, it's useless, it's nullified. Except for himself. He could use Floral Healing on himself, like on one of his partners, which would be a fair play on his part. But let's just go into our team. We are bringing, of course, Raisins, the Calyrex Shadow. Again, he's definitely coming 100%. We're bringing a spell tag to boost the power of Astral Barrage. It's the only ghost type move we're bringing this week. I thought about bringing Shadow Ball, but I wanted a single target way to hit Goodra on the physical side, so we brought Psyshock instead. We have enough speed to outspeed a non-speed boosting Scarf Dialga, which would be really nice. I don't think he'll bring Scarf Dialga. Me and T4U were talking about it, and we think that if he does bring the Dialga, which he will bring the Dialga, he could bring like a bulky Trick Room set, because with Dialga, it's not really a mon that functions super well in Trick Room, but in this matchup, it's slow enough that it can outslow all of my mons that threaten it. So that could be a good bring for him for this matchup. The only thing about it is his 2 Trick Room setters aren't really ideal as Trick Room setters. With Dialga, obviously great Pokemon, but it's not really ideal as a Trick Room setter. Same with Comfey. Comfey, good Pokemon, can work, but again, not exactly super ideal as a Trick Room setter. But he could bring it. As I said, he could bring to really put some damage on my team. Also, interesting to note, he has to have a boosting item on Dialga to be able to KO me with anything that's not Shadow Claw. He could bring Shadow Claw. That's the only move Dialga gets that can hit Raisin super effective. And it does hit 4 times, but he has to have a fair amount of investment to be able to OHKO me with it, which is nice. So we have here as our moves, we have Protect, Expanding Force, Psyshock, and Astral Barrage. Pretty standard. Like I said, the Psyshock is just there to hit the Goodra. And I wanted a single target move just in case I need it, because if he does lead, for example, an expected lead I think he could bring against me is the Dialga in front of the Dialga next to Turtonator, so we can wide guard. But that's it for Raisins. Next up, we have Nurse, the female Indeedee. Obviously, it's come to every game. It's come to every match. I plan on bringing it to both games. It has come to every game this season of every match. Terrain extender, because I want my terrain to be up as long as possible in this game. I want my terrain up. Absolutely 100%. Because Rillaboom can be a problem. I definitely think Rillaboom comes. Rillaboom to overwrite my terrain is really, really good for him. We are bringing a lot of HP. We bring max HP, not a lot of HP, all the HP. A good amount of defense and a good amount of Spadef. We have enough Spadef to live 2 Dracos from a non-item boosted Dialga. That's basically it. And the moveset, Protect, Follow Me, Helping Hand, Expanding Force. Standard stuff. Expanding Force over something like Mystical Fire or something like that. It's because I feel like it's the best move for Indeedee there. The best, if I'm going to put an attacking move on Indeedee, that's the best one. So I'm going to bring it. So next we have Cubby, the Arcanine. It is coming again this week with the leftovers, with Intimidate. I think I've been on the record on here all season saying that I think Intimidate is the best ability in VGC, personally. Being able to intimidate both your opponents is fantastic. We have a fair amount of Spadef and a fair amount of defense as well. And we have Protect, Will-O-Wisp, Snarl, and Heat Wave. Will-O-Wisp is there so we can get some chip on things like the Rillaboom, things like the Cinderace if it's not in fire form. And there's chip overall is just really, really nice. Maybe we can get one off on Dialga, and then that way the Shadow Claw wouldn't KO the Calyrex potentially. Snarl and Heat Wave. We went with Heat Wave over Flamethrower because we figured, if Turtonator's just going to sit in front of us and spam Wide Guard, then it's not doing anything. So if all it's doing is stopping Arcanine from attacking, then so be it. That's fine. It can sit there and we can let the other Pokemon kind of fight it out while Arcanine Will-O-Wisps and protects and gets healthy. So that's why Heat Wave over Flamethrower. Next up is Escavalier. Wilfred is here again with the Occa Berry. Occa Berry lets me live a Fire Blast from Dialga, which is very nice. Good amount of Spadef, max HP, a little bit of attack. So, yep, Shell Armor, again, he does have the Rage Powder. He does have the Powder Redirection, but I don't think it's coming, so I don't see the point. I would rather bring Shell Armor and him bring a Fungus than to bring whatever that ability, I can't remember what the other ability is, to stop the powder moves and then him not bring a Fungus. So we have Protect, Knockoff, Megahorn, and Ironhead. Knockoff was the last move we added, and it was added over something like over close combat. I felt like being able to take an item from Dialga was more worth being able to close combat it. That was just what we thought in prep was, if he does bring the Scarf, then so be it, and we can take it. That's fine. That's no problem. And again, if he switches in on a Shadow Claw, again, even though it's a high crit move, we can't get crit, which is fantastic. So next up is Terrakion Fuster. Me and T4U were talking, and T4U was like, it's been forever since you brought Terrakion. I kind of forgot you had it. But it's fantastic in this matchup. Terrakion is very, very good in this matchup. We are bringing Choice Scarf. I think we brought Choice Scarf in this matchup last time as well. But it is a different team. It's a different team this time around. We are bringing enough speed. Like I said, we're bringing enough speed to outspeed a Scarf Dialga. That's the fastest Pokemon I can outspeed. And we are bringing Close Combat, Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum, and Ironhead. The last move was between Ironhead and Poison Jab. We ended up going, because I thought about maybe going with Poison Jab just because it was a way to hit the Rillaboom harder. But Close Combat does a lot to it anyway because it doesn't resist. And Ironhead gives us the extra chance for a flinch, which would be really, really nice. If we can get a key flinch maybe in a game. And then last but certainly not least, we have Diabetes, the Alcremie. Alcremie is here with Focus Sash. We have an idea for tech with this, and I really, really want to pull it off. So we'll see how it works. It has max HP, a fair amount of Spadef, a good amount of defense. It's kind of like I think it's like 134, 124 Spadef in defense. With the Roma Veil, so we can't get taunted. We can't get if this is on the field, we can't get Follow Mead. No, not we can't get Encored. We can't get taunted, things like that. We can get Follow Mead. That's the other one. And then we have Decorate, Protect, Dazzling Gleam, and Helping Hand. So here's the deal with this set. What we're hoping to accomplish with this set. For those of you who don't know, Decorate is a move that gives +2 to attack and special attack to the Pokemon that you use it on. And the part of the tech that a lot of people may not realize, it goes through Protect, which is some pretty cool, pretty spicy. So what we can do is we can lead this next to we could lead it next to a Scavalier too if we really wanted to. We could lead this next to Calyrex, have Calyrex Protect turn 1, while we go for Decorate. And then Calyrex gets a free +2 off. And then we can Helping Hand the following turn. That just claims souls. That's all that does. So this may be the kind of lead we think about doing like game 2 if we win game 1. Because this is the kind of set that if someone doesn't see it coming and they're not prepared for it, this can just win a game turn 1. If you play it right. If they're not ready for it. Like it's one of those things that's not going to work twice. That's why I'm thinking for game 2 if we win game 1. Or just the game 2 lead either way. I don't know if I like the idea of relying on a meme or some spicy tech like that to try to win me a game if I'm down 1-0. But this is a tech I really hope we pull off, because Alchemy is the only Pokemon on our team that doesn't have a kill yet this season. If it's able to get a Decorate into Calyrex and again to help me just win a game, I'm counting that as a KO for Alchemy. I'm counting those KOs for Alchemy, damn it, because it's like I say, it's the only team on the only mon on the team that doesn't have a KO yet. So that'll do it for the team builder. That's what we're bringing, and I think we're gonna go ahead and get with Gambit here in a second, and we will see you guys in the battle when we're getting ready. Have a good one. See you in a second. Alrighty guys, so we are back and we are searching and we have found Tiny Gambit King. And this music, I have been saving this music for a finals match, honestly. I'll let him decide. I don't have Series 10 rules. Setting him a GLHF. Make sure. All right, we're here for finals. Let's go, baby. He brought the Fungus. No Cinderace. No Cinderace. That's surprising. Alright, so I think we're going to go with the same. With Cubby and Nurse, I think. No Goodra. Alright, already sent him a GLHF. Good luck, have fun to Gambit. Oh, I need to loop this. In case this takes over a half hour. That could have been bad. Turtonator Rillaboom. Okay. I think I kind of wanted to Psy Shock the Rillaboom. Let me do a calc real quick. Why is damage calculating so long? Rillaboom. Level 50. Level 50. Put up Psychic Train. Let's go to Psyshock. Psyshock doesn't kill. Okay. This is not the lead I was expecting, honestly. So let's go out into Arcanine. And how much time do I have? I have 17 seconds. And actually, let's do something interesting here. Let's Protect. And go into Arcanine. Yeah. This isn't a lead I was expecting. He's Wide Herb. Okay. So he's either got Shell Smash or Draco. There's the Wide Guard. We 100% expected Wide Guard. And knock off. Okay. That's fine. Alright. So I'm gonna go out into Fuster here. I think that's a really aggressive play. I can go Nurse. Well, let me go Fuster. And what's Will-O-Wisp the Rillaboom? If he knocks off, he gives me +1. I lose my Scarf, which sucks, but I get my +1 back. Rillaboom knocks off into Fuster. That'll do no damage. But that gives us a +1. And we missed the Will-O-Wisp. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm gonna close combat this slot because I'm +1, and I'm gonna switch into Indeedee. He switches out, so I get a big close combat on that slot, whatever he comes into. Okay, Comfey, that's fine. Comfey's not going to want to take this. Yeah, see, that still does really good damage. Oh, that was a crit. Sorry. Sorry, Gambit. Now, if he Draco's here, he could really... Oh, Scorching Sands. That's going to hurt. Oh, he went into this. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Rock Slide. Do I want to Rock Slide? Or do I just want to close combat? I'm going to close combat. Well, I could close combat the Turtonator. And follow me. Yeah. You can't do that in terrain, buddy. Good damage. Shell Smash. Okay, that's fine too. That's fine too. So I'm gonna Rock Slide and follow me again. Floral healing, that's fine. This rock slide will still really, really hurt him. I'm still faster. Terrakion gets the double KO. Let's go. I could still follow me. Rillaboom back out. That's fine. He gets his terrain. That's fine. And Dialga. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to follow me, and I'm going to close combat the Dialga. Because I don't want to lose my +1. What I could also do is switch Terrakion out and protect. Switch Terrakion out into Arcanine and protect. I think that's the better play overall. Yeah, I get a +1, and then I can protect. Because he's got to go into the Arcanine. Or I can, yeah. Yeah. So now he's -1 Rillaboom. He's stuck in. Alright, he has to Grassy Glide into that slot. He went for knockoff. Okay. And Flash Cannon. This shouldn't do too much. It did a lot. Was that a crit? No. Is this thing Specs? That could be Specs. Okay. I kinda... Okay, I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp with the Rillaboom. And I'm gonna follow me, I think. Or do I want to switch out into Fuster? I think I want to Snarl. The Dialga is the bigger threat. I'm going to Snarl. And I'm going to go out into Fuster. Or do I want to follow me? Or do I just want to Expanding Force? Yeah. I think this is a mistake. I need to get my terrain back up. You're -1. That shouldn't do too much. I did quite a bit, actually. Flash Cannon. Hopefully this is into the Arcanine. That's fine. I went for Snarl. That's good. It hits both. This isn't going to do too much, but it's damage. Yeah, that's good damage. That's fine. Alright, so now the Dialga is -1, so if it is Specs, it doesn't have the Specs boost anymore. I'm playing the long game here. Alright, so I want to protect here. Well, or do I want to Will-O-Wisp? I want to Will-O-Wisp the Rillaboom. Or I could just Snarl again. Snarl's pretty free. And then just protect. I'm gonna protect here. And just Expanding Force into the Rillaboom. Or should I just double tap? Expanding Force. Yeah. I think he doubles into the Arcanine this turn. No, he went right back into the Indeedee. That's a crit, isn't it? No. Okay, that's fine. Expanding Force into the Rillaboom. He does not want Calyrex to come in for free, which is fair. So I get that healing back, and I get my lefties healing back. And now Cubby's back to almost full. I'm playing the slow game here. I'm in a very overpowering position at this point in time. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. Or should I just Heat Wave? I'm just gonna Heat Wave. And I think I'm gonna switch out into Fuster. Because I would like to get my terrain up. I mainly just need to stall out his terrain. I'm gonna Protect. Because I really want to stall out his terrain. And he's going to Flash Cannon into Arcanine again? Yeah. That still does a lot of damage. And we missed the Dialga, which sucks. But we KO the Rillaboom. And the whole reason we really needed terrain is gone. Alright, I'm gonna Snarl. Like I said, I'm playing the long game at this point in time. Yeah, I follow. I think he specs. Alright. This will have at least a chance to KO, depending on how bulky he is. Even if he's max HP, this has a chance to KO. Cool. That's game 1 down. GG. He didn't really have a way to beat Arcanine. Alright. So do we go for it this game? That's the question. The question is, do we do the thing? Game 2. White Herb Shell Smash Turtonator. That was an interesting bring. He's taking a while. I wonder why he's taking so long. I'm gonna DM him. Okay, here he is. Alright, so do we do the thing? That's the question. I kind of don't, honestly. Is that bad? I kind of don't. Do I want to do it? We're doing it. We're doing it. I want to try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Turtonator Rillaboom again. Same lead. Okay. I'm gonna protect. And we're gonna decorate. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Wide guard? Yeah. He's probably like, what in the hell right now? I'm gonna Side Shock and I'm gonna switch out into Indeedee. Just because I don't want him to Grassy Glide me. So we'll get rid of his terrain. I don't see a universe where this doesn't kill. I'm +2 and this is Psychic Terrain boosted. Wide guard, I completely expected that. He's Scarf! Oh, that's a shame. He's Scarf. Okay. That's unfortunate. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. I think I lose now then. Hold on. Choice Scarf. Let's go Terrakion. Level 50. Helping Hand close combat has a chance to kill. That's unfortunate. Well, we know he's Scarf. I think I just go Diabetes. Well, he's locked in a knockoff. I'm just gonna close combat. He's locked in a knockoff. So I'm just gonna close combat into the Turtonator and Helping Hand. No, I wanted to go into... I could still pull this back. He stayed in. It doesn't kill, but he's Scarf, so... Are you going to the Indeedee? Yeah. Scorching Sands. Don't burn me. This shouldn't kill. Don't burn me. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch out into this. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Switch Rillaboom out into Comfey. That's unfortunate. Heat Wave. Okay. The tech didn't work because he Scarf Rillaboom. You're gonna let me have a kill though? Or no? Both of those close combats were rolls too. That's what sucks. If for some reason he doesn't have Dialga in the back, I can maybe pull this back, depending on what his other mon in the back is. Honestly. He switched out Comfey, probably went into Rillaboom. Yeah. If he doesn't wide guard, I can claim two. I claim take 2 KOs here. If he doesn't wide guard here, which I mean he can, and I can't do anything about it. I'm faster. I went for Dazzling Gleam. Hey! At least Alchemy gets 2 kills. If Dialga isn't in the back, I might be able to pull this back. I doubt it, but Comfey, and I'm assuming Dialga. Yeah, we lose. We lose. Okay. I'm just gonna Dazzling him. I have no reason to click anything else. Giga Drain and then Flash Cannon will kill me. Life Orb Comfey. Okay. We know Comfey's Life Orb. We know that now. Alright, so Scarf Rillaboom. Okay. Scarf Rillaboom. Okay. He brought the same 4, which is interesting. I kind of wanted to lead Indeedee next to Fuster, next to Arcanine. I'm bummed the meme didn't work out. Scarf Rillaboom. He's jolly. He's got to be jolly too, because I outspeed it if it's not. Because I have enough speed on Calyrex to outspeed a Scarf Modest Dialga. Rillaboom Turtonator again, but that's fine because we get an Intimidate off on the Rillaboom, which is really nice. And we waste his Wider. Alright, I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Rillaboom slot, and I'm going to switch out into Indeedee. He's got to be running out of time. Grassy Glide. That still does a lot. You're -1. That still does so much. Probably goes for Scorching Sands into the Arcanine. Oh, he doubled into that slot. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna Heat Wave. And I'm going to switch out. Do I want to go Raisins? Or do I want to go Fuster? I could Protect. Because he's -1 and burned. How much time do I have? 15 seconds. I think I just need to make the aggressive play. I'm gonna Protect. See what he wants to do. Switched out Rillaboom. Comfy. Okay. We hit both, which doesn't matter. Get a burn on the Comfy would be nice. No. Scorching Sands. Into Arcanine. Does good damage. That does pretty decent damage, honestly. What does Comfy plan on doing? Is my question. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Comfy. And I think I'm going to switch out into Raisins. Nothing here really threatens Raisins. Yeah. He switched Comfy out into Rillaboom. Okay. He's still burned. That's a good play. I went for the... wide guard. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna Heat Wave to make him commit to wide guarding. And I'm gonna protect. Actually. Okay, that's fine. I can go in DD here. In the Cal, or I can go Arcanine in the Caloric spot, honestly. Arcanine would be good. I'm gonna close combat. Actually, I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum the Turtonator. And I'm gonna go out into Arcanine. You know he's Scarfed. He's Scarfed into knockoff. Like losing Cubby's leftovers will be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It does good damage. Knock off into Cubby, that does very little. Scorching Sands into Cubby. Okay. That's a lot. Okay. I'm going to Stomping Tantrum again, and I'm going to Snarl. Yeah. Yeah. Switched out Rillaboom into Comfy. So hopefully this Snarl hits. Getting this thing to -1 will be really nice. Wide guard, that's fine. You don't get damage on the Terrakion now, so thank you. Was that a crit? No, it was just a high roll. Cool. Turtonator's gone. Oh, Wide Guard still protects, even though the Pokemon went down. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, let's see what he goes. He probably goes into Dialga here, if I was guessing. Because he's not gonna want me to get my terrain in for free. If I was guessing, he'll go Dialga. Yeah. I kind of want to just go Nurse. Because I think he just Flash Cannons this spot. And then I can Snarl. There's a very good chance Nurse goes down here. But that's unavoidable. Giga Drain, you can't do that. Draco, he just drops the Draco straight up onto Arcanine. Yeah, that's dead. He's like, yeah, I'm dead. 100%. But now he's -2. I can just go... Dialga's -2. And he's spexed into Draco. Giga Drain into... We should put that. And now we Astral Barrage. This is Helping Hand boosted Astral Barrage. I think that's game. Because now we're +2. We can Helping Hand. We can just follow me and Astral Barrage. I think that's game. I think that's game. There was no hacks in this game. The only thing that happened was like I missed a Will-O-Wisp game 1, but that didn't matter. Come on, baby. This should kill. I'm a +2 Calyrex with Shadow Tag. This should kill. There's no way this shouldn't kill. And just like that, we are the YCL VGC champions. Let's go. GG to Gambit. I'm bummed out that the meme set didn't kind of work. I wanted the spice to work. GG, man. That's our first ever championship. That's awesome. I've said for a long time that I'm better at VGC than I am singles, and I think this just kind of proves it. So, sorry, I'm talking to Gambit right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. Shout outs to T4U, Bucks, and TRT for helping me build this season. Shane may or may not have helped once or twice. I don't, but shout outs to him if he did. He was busy, so was TRT. Shout outs to T4U for helping me build this week. Shout outs to the YCL, the people in the YCL for inviting me and having me. If you guys decide to do a season 2, invite me back. I'd love to defend the title. So I will be dropping my thoughts on the team video probably next week at some point. I do that every season. I'm not just doing it because I won. But thank you guys for watching. I will have links down below to all the other content creators in the YCL. Go check them all out. They're all very, very good creators. And we get our first championship, and we will see you guys later. Have a good one.